Hi everyone, welcome to day 3 of the 21-day lockdown that we are experiencing here in India. This is a lockdown to fight the pandemic virus that's been going on, COVID-19, and hopefully we can, beat it in some way or the other, at least by social distancing. So in these 21 days, I've kind of given myself a challenge of recommending a book a day. And today is day 3, I've done it for day 1 and day 2. The book recommending is for adults and kids alike. Today's book is extremely special for me because it's one of my favorite books ever. It's a classic novel written by Lucy Maud Montgomery. And can you guess which one I'm going to talk about? I'll give you all the clues and let me know if you guessed which one I'm talking about. It's a Canadian author. It's written in 1900s, probably 1908, and the setting is on Prince Edward Island in Canada, one of the provinces in Canada. And it's about a little redhead girl. She's an orphan and she's adopted by this brother and sister siblings, Marilla and Matthew Cuthbert. So tell me if you guessed which book I'm talking about. I give you 2 seconds more to decide if you know. If you have, yes, you're right. I'm talking about Anne of Green Gables. And I just want to take you back a little bit, talking about when I fell in love with it. I read one chapter from the entire novel when I was in school. It was an English literature class, and it was about how this 11-year-old goes to the school for the first time, and she's so excited. She has a brand new friend. Since she was an orphan, she didn't really have friends in the orphanage, but once she's adopted and she goes into this school, and she loves being with her friend Diana Barry probably, and Diana and Anne are best friends, and she's attending a classroom, and she talks about going on her way to school. She loves this beautiful path she calls the lake of shining waters, and this path that she's on, which is covered with flowers, and it was such a romantic setting, one with the nature, that I just fell in love with the description of the entire scene. And then she goes to school and she's in the class for the first time, and she's enjoying her school so much. Well, kids my age at that time, we didn't really enjoy school. I wouldn't say we didn't enjoy school, but it was not something that we were looking forward to. And Anne of Green Gables, the girl Anne, she actually loves and looks forward to going to school, and that was quite a new experience to view it from her eyes, because she was an orphan and she didn't really go to school, and that was a new experience. And just being blessed with a sense of learning, wanting to learn and having an opportunity to learn, and she loves being in the class. So that kind of brought a very different perspective. And I remember being 11 years old, and Anne is 11 years old in the book, and that got a different perspective to me when I was sitting and reading that in the English literature class in our school. And I just loved that concept. And of course she has this little tiff with a boy in the class, and she takes no nonsense from it, and I like that part, because I think trying to not give spoilers, but hey, I think most of us, if we've read the book, we know about it. The boy kind of pulls her pigtails, her red pigtails, and then since she's not giving him attention, he calls her carrots, and carrots because her head is flaming red hair and she hates it. She just hates certain parts about her appearance, since she loves certain parts of her appearance, and she hated being called carrots. And then she takes her slate and she just bangs it on her head, because she takes no nonsense from anyone. And I love that. It's not about being a girl and taking no nonsense. I think boys also should take no nonsense from anyone, but at that age, just standing up for yourself and being very self-centered, and understanding yourself and taking no bullying. I loved that part, and that chapter made me fall in love with the story. And I read the entire children's classic. Now, when I'm saying it's a children's classic, please don't be disheartened as an adult that you can't read it. It's a wonderful book. It's actually written for all ages, and you would love reading it. And I assure you, and especially if you have kids, girls or boys, You can read it together. And I'll tell you one more thing. They have this amazing, amazing Netflix series on, of course, on Netflix, which is Anne of Green Gables. I think it's called Anne with an E. And I recently saw it and I fell in love. I think the portrayal of the characters and trying to stay true to the story, most of it is especially true with the Netflix series. So you can probably read a few chapters and then view the story as well. And she speaks with such great alacrity and ease in the Netflix series and the books as well. The language is so well written. I urge you to read a chapter or two. I'm sure you'll find it online somewhere. So right now, I know most of us, obviously we can't head out to buy books, but you can find a few chapters online. So definitely spend that time, get those chapters and watch the Netflix series, which you can probably do as a family, or if you don't have kids, individually, or however it is. Watch the series. I assure you, you'll fall in love with it. And the series doesn't stay true till the end. The end is changed in the series, and it's more of a happier end in the series, which I appreciated, because as a child, when I had read the ending of the classic literature, which was quite the norm, of those times, to not really have a very romantic or happy ending, but life was difficult during those times, and that's how it was written. And the ending in the book is quite sad. Again, a spoiler, I'm really sorry, but the series ends on a very happy note. And I'm heartbroken, Netflix, that you stopped the series though at season 3. So there are 3 seasons on Netflix, so you can watch those as well. I hope you read a few chapters before you watch the series though, because I love reading, and I think you guys should read first before you watch the series. But Anne of Green Gables, Anne spelled with an E. It's ANNE, and you would love what I'm recommending, and I fell in love with it. Please let me know if you've read it already, and if that's been one of your favorites on the list. And if you've not, if you watched the series after a few days, please comment below. Let me know. I would love to hear back from you. It just encourages me to keep going on with this 21-day challenge and recommending books. And if I'm really doing a great job of recommending good books for you, do read the books with your sons and daughters. Spend this time reading. I know we are kind of stuck in the house. We probably are working from home. Some of us aren't, some of us are, and you have this day for yourself. Spend this time kind of reading if you can. And well, this is how the picture looks like with, I think, the first editions. I wish I had the book, but I don't have the book. But I've read it numerous times. I don't know how. I must own the book one day, and I will. Hopefully one of the first editions if I can. But let me know if you've seen the series, if you're going to see it, what did you think of it, and did you like the books, and what did you think of the language in the books, everything that I've spoken about. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.